back. I'm Stacy, and you may be wondering why I am sitting here surrounded by all of these gorgeous houseplants. Well, one, I'm sitting here because it's just peaceful. We all know that houseplants help reduce anxiety, and they really create a more calming environment in the home. The other reason I'm sitting here is because the air, it just feels so clean and pure. Houseplants are known to take allergens and toxins out of the air and put nice, clean oxygen for us to breathe. Wonderful for a home environment. But really, this is the reason I'm sitting here. It may look like I am surrounded by maybe 20 different kinds of houseplants, but here's the kicker, guys. This is all one variety of houseplant that I am surrounded by. These are all called Dracenas. Yes, the one with the pink variegation, the one with this sort of lime variegation, this one that looks like a tree, this one that kind of looks like bamboo. All of these are Dracenas. Dracena has over 100 different varieties within the Dracena family. So not only is it such an interesting plant and so different and unique, but also it's a really low maintenance plant. So I highly recommend it for your home. And look at, with all the choices you have, you're definitely going to find one Dracena that fits your style. The one thing that I love so much about Dracenas is that it can handle a little bit of a variety of light. It can handle a brightly lit space, however, it does not like direct sunlight pouring right in on it. If you get that, you might see the leaves get a little bit burnt, but it can handle all the way down to lower light. The other thing is that it doesn't need as much water. Don't overlove this plant. That's one of the biggest issues with houseplants. What you want to do is you want to water Dracena all the way through, so you see a little bit of the water come out the bottom. But before you do that, you want to make sure you let the top 1 to 2 inches of the soil feel dry. So give it a little time. Don't make it feel soggy. That's really important for Dracena plants. The other thing is fertilization. You want to fertilize Dracena during the active growing months, spring and summer. And that time you can use a balanced houseplant fertilizer, and you can do that about every 2 weeks. Then as we creep into the fall, it starts to get a little sleepy, and you really only want to fertilize maybe once a month. As we get into the winter months, give it a break. You do not need to fertilize it at all, so it's one less thing you have to do as far as care. As soon as we get back to April, you can pick up the fertilizer to get it actively growing again. The other thing that's really neat about Dracena is they can get quite tall. You can see I've got some here that are quite tall surrounding me. They can get easily up to 6 feet tall in your home, and if you really don't want them to get that big, they're pretty easy to prune. You can cut it right at the cane, new sprouts will come out, and you can even take that piece that you cut off and you can propagate it in water in a bright, sunny area. So, as I was walking around and I was picking out all these Dracenas, I could not even believe how different they all were. From these whorled leaves that are neat, nice and dark and green, like we talked about, the variegated colors, some that look like trees. Guys, this is a wonderful plant. Low maintenance, beautiful for decorating. I highly recommend it. Thanks a bunch. See you next time.